Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach English grammar for 3rd to 5th classes. Today I discuss an important topic, that is parts of speech. Parts of speech. Here, what is parts of speech? Parts of speech, words are named according to their functions in a sentence. There are 8 parts of speech. Here we have to listen first. Words are named according to their functions in a sentence. According to working of the words of the sentence, in the sentence, we have 8 parts of speech. In named as they are first one noun, second one is pronoun, third one is adjective, fourth one is verb, fifth one is adverb, sixth one is preposition, seventh one is conjunction, eighth one is interjection. Here you have to listen again. Words are named according to their functions in a sentence. There are 8 parts of speech. That means, according to working of the words, we have to name as 8 parts of speech. For example, here it goes to Vijayawada. Here you have to look at here one example for parts of speech. Parts, divisions of the words, like he goes, Vijayawada, and to. Here you have to look at this. In a sentence, every part has their own identity. Here, he as a pronoun, goes as a verb, to as a preposition, Vijayawada as a noun. Here, according to definition, words are named according to their functions. According to the function of the words, we have to name them. And they are called as 8 parts of speech. So, in that they are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. Now let us move to individual explanation for the words which are given by me. Here 8 parts of speech. So, in that, let us move to first one, noun. Now, here we have to discuss about the noun. Then, first noun. A noun is a word that uses uses to tell names of persons, things, places, and animals. You have to look at here. A noun is a word that uses to tell names of persons, things, places, and animals. Here we have to look at here some names. Raju, pen, Rajanagaram, and dog. Here we have to observe some nouns. Raju as a noun, pen as a noun, Rajanagaram as a noun, dog as a noun. Here, noun indicates the names of the persons. We have to simply say about the names of the things and places, some other things. So, which is describes about the person's names. All person names, all person place, all places and all things of names we have to call as a nouns. So, everything has a name, every person has a name, every place has a name. So, all the names of the persons and things and animals are called as nouns. So, then we have to look forward one example. Is a big city. Here, Vijayawada as a noun. You have to recognize that. So, which we call as the names of the place. So, it is called as a noun. So, then let us move to pronoun. Then let us move to second one, that is pronoun. You have to look here. A pronoun is a word that uses instead of noun. It's very simple to you. Why? Because which is used instead of noun is called pronoun. So, in before you have to look forward some nouns are discussing. Here, suppose person names Raju, some other names. Second. Here you have to look at one example for that. Here, I, we, they, he, she, it. These are pronouns. For example, Raju eats mango. Goes to school. Here we have to find out two nouns here, noun and noun. Then instead of nouns, we can utilize pronouns also, which is used instead of nouns. Suppose in the name of the noun, first one, instead of noun, you have to utilize he as a pronoun. Here, he eats a mango, and again you have to utilize pronoun he. He goes to school. We have to observe here which is used instead of noun is called pronoun. So let us move to third one, that is adjective. Here third one is adjective. An adjective is a word which describes about noun or pronoun. That means it tells about quality of noun or pronoun. In terms of size, color, terms of size, color, etc. Then here you have to look at an adjective is a word which describes about noun, which is tells about the quality of noun or size of noun, color of noun, some other things. So for example, here big as a adjective, beautiful as a adjective, red. Here these are the qualities of the noun or pronoun. So for example, you have to look here an example. He is a tall person. According to definition, we have to look forward once. Adjective is a word which describes about noun or pronoun. Here, pronoun he, it is tall is a adjective. Tall, adjective describes about pronoun. So, which is describes about the pronoun or noun is called adjective. So, let us move to next one, that is verb. Fourth one, verb. A verb is a word that tells about an action or state of being or state of possessions. Possession nothing but belongings. Here a verb is a word that tells about an action or state of being or state of possession. Here we have to look for some verbs. Run, is, am, have, verbs are there. Then here we have to look at once, which is tells about the work of the noun or situation of the noun and assets of the noun. So for example, you have to look here. I have a car. I have a car. Here we have to indicate possession, means belongings. I have a car. Here have is called as verb, which is tells about our assets, is called verb. Then she is a doctor. When the time of expressing any profession of the person, you have to express profession of person also, you have to indicate through verb. Then she is a doctor is also called as verb. Then one more example for this. Here Raju takes milk. Here takes is an action by the noun, that is Raju. Here you have to look at verb tells about an action of the noun. Here Raju takes milk, the work done by Raju. So it is also called as verb. So this is verb. You have to learn this completely for the next classes. So one more thing, let us move to adverb. Fifth one, adverb. Adverb and adverb is a word that gives us more about noun or more about verb, adjective or another adverb. Here you have to look at an adverb is a word that gives us more about verb, adjective or another adverb. Here we have to observe that adverb always gives some meaning to verb or adjective or another adverb. For example, you have to look at here, and for an example, he argues. With me. Here, he argues with me. There is a question, how he argues with me. For example, he argues correctly. Here, he argues correctly with me. Here, simple meaning here. Simply we have to say, he argues with me. Here, how he argues? He argues correctly. Then, he argues correctly with me. So, here is verb. In the definition, we have to change it. Here, adverb nothing but changes the meaning of verb or adjective or another adverb. So here already we have to kept here verb. He argues. Then which is the word add by some meaning, means correctly, perfect. So with the verb, the adding of the verb as a adjective. Here already we have to say in here argues as a verb. Then after some more information, it gives some more information to verb. So he argues correctly with me. So then one more example. He argues quite correctly. With me. Here, one more question we have. How he argues means he argues quite correctly. Here, verb also here, and then after quite as an adjective and correctly as an adjective. Here we have to look at adverb gives us more about verb, adjective or another adverb. Already we have to see here adjective as a word. Then after by adding of the quite as an adjective, we have to modify the total sentence of the meaning of the sentence. Here one more example we have to look at. For the verb you have to see and adjective. Here he is good person. Good person. He is a good person. We have to change the meaning of this sentence by adding adjective. Sorry. By adding adverb. He is a very good person. We have to see here. Already we have to see as a adjective. Then we have to by adding of adverb, it changes this meaning, total meaning got changed. Is changed. He is a very good. Good as a adjective. Then there is a adverb. So according to definition, an adverb is a word that gives us more about verb, adjective or another adverb. These are the examples for that. Okay, thank you. Then after, let us move to preposition. Preposition. A preposition is a word which denotes relation between two words in the sentence. A preposition is a word which denotes relation between two words in this sentence. Two words nothing but subject and object. Here, for example, to, for, from, etc. For an example in a sentence, comes to school to learn. He comes to school to learn. So here we have to observe to as a prepositions. So then after, let us move to conjunctions. Seven. Conjunction. A conjunction is a word that joins two words or two sentences. Or phrases, two sentences, phrases and clauses. Here you have to look at conjunction, which is joins two sentences or two words. Here and, but, yet, etc. All these are conjunctions. Here she is poor girl, but honest. Here you have to look at according to definition. Here conjunction is a word that joins two words, two sentences, phrases and clauses. Here she is a poor girl is one sentence and honest is a one word. Here it was these two sentences connected by but as a conjunction. Here but joins two sentences. That's why it is called as a conjunction. So let us move to the last one, that is interjection. Eighth one. Interjection. An interjection is a word that express our sudden feelings. Here how to look at interjection expresses our sudden feelings. Suppose we have some sudden expressions by seeing something, some others. So in sad situation also we have to feel sudden expression also. Here for example, hope, alas, hooray, etc. As in a sentence, oh my God, I lost my bag. Oh my God, I lost my bag. Here it is expresses our sudden feeling. So it is called as interjection. So my dear students, I have to express all the things as a parts of speech. I will give you more information about these things in before classes. Thank you one and all. Thank you.